Hey guys, this is another ranked team game. We're playing against an opposite of French and two Chinese, and we have a French, me as Mongols, an Ottoman, and an HRE. So, and we're playing on altai, so this is going to be a pretty trade heavy map, or definitely trade possible. It's going to be really turtley map too. It's hard to push on this map. Easy to wall off. Teams look pretty even. We have two diamonds, but these guys are plat 3s and plats, so they might be with high elos. Um, I think no matter what, we're gonna go for a 2TC on this because it's 4v4. It's a really large map. It's gonna take a while, so we're gonna go for a fast wheelbarrow 2TC. I think immediately. So we're gonna send our one villager onto Uvu and 5 villagers onto a wood. Chop 50 wood and go collect gold. And from there, we might even go silver tree. It depends where we spawn. If we spawn on the wings, we'll probably go into an army. But if we go, where's my gold at? My gold's over there. Okay. You can go into here. Over here, drop this off over here. Okay. We got a little bit of time. Okay, tuna should be coming in right now. Okay, there you go. Free 1 minute. So we'll be having our by like 2.5 minutes we'll have our wheelbarrow. We'll go up to 200 gold and then we'll rotate all of our villagers on gold onto wood. Or onto food actually. Oops, don't want to be aggroing that sheep. We're gonna wait till we see a hole in the mountain pass, and that's when we're gonna drop our scout, our falcon, scout falcon, scouting falcon, whatever. And so we are on the wing, so we're only gonna go 2TC. I don't think we're gonna go for silver trade boom at the same time. I still don't have a pass. That's crazy. This is all mountain all the way up to here, which is a really big benefit for us. Drop this, come over here, go into there. A little bit of over collection on our gold. We'll go up to 12 on food. Then we'll rotate other villagers onto gold, or new villagers onto gold. Again, there's the first opening, so it's like on the 3/4 side of the map, which is I want to say beneficial for us if our teammates decide to actually wall this. Oh, we have no food. Oh shit. So that was a really big mistake. That's gonna really slow down our timing. It's gonna not affect our second TC too much. Let's come over here. So I totally spaced on the sheep drop. So that's also a big thing. Don't do that. That was a big mistake on my part. Fire you, drop this, come over here. Yeah, this is a mountain. That's crazy. That's a long mountain range. Where's the first opening? First opening's right here. Yeah, that's really big. 4 villages on deer, so it should be enough to keep our. Go there, go over there. Drop that, and then I want you to come over here. And we're not gonna go for like immediate like trade boom. We'll just kind of like go delayed on that, and I think we're just gonna focus on doing aggro and pushing, getting up to castle. I really want to prevent any walls over here as quickly as possible. Actually, we're gonna come over here, and then we're gonna come over here, and let's go over here. Because we want to see if they go for trade. Where's the comp? Abbasid might go for trade. French might go for trade. Chinese probably won't go for trade. But Abbasid and French are both definitely viable trade civs. Very strong trade civs. So definitely possible. This is China's Barbican. This is French. He went as school of cavalry, which is almost guaranteed, but you can still go trade behind it. So our timing for our second TC isn't going to be too bad. Let's go villages onto this sheep. 10 villagers onto there. Actually I want you guys on gold. Dude, we're just going to food. If we go into gold, we won't be able to do it properly. Okay, let's drop off here. We should be able to get a second TC. Let's get that right there. Oh, whoops. Village on the go, we're on the food there. This is almost up. And yeah, we'll just chill here. We just want to make sure they don't go trade. And when they go trade, we'll be ready to react. I want to go up to fast castle. So maybe the right play is actually a couple more villages on the gold. And then I want my villages on to food. One more villager on the wood is okay. I'll send this villager on to sheep. Okay, let's get our first stable up. So collecting this here. That's enough on okay, they're not trading, which is good for us. I am a little bit worried about losing these villagers out here, so we're gonna drop this. I think double broad axe. Let's go specialized pick first, and then we'll go double broad axe behind this. I'd like to drop my stable. Another stable. I just want to get my get that tight there. There we go. Get nothing here. You boys, let's drop you a gur. What the? There we go. This. Let's get the food, the sheep, wood. That'll be good. While we're waiting to do stuff, let's get to chopping. Let's not have you idle. Let's get the food gathering rate. All of our goods. We're getting all of our eco upgrades right now, so it should be pretty good. Everyone seems to be booming. Our HRE player's already picking up relics. It's a good move on his part. Villagers dropping a wall there. It's a great move by Red. It's nice to see him do that. Okay, let's get the wood forestry upgrade because we might as well. I'm gonna grab one of my food villagers now. Since we have so many villagers on wood and they're kind of just keeping up to, just barely keeping up in pace for infrastructure. Okay, where's my Uvu at? I need the superior mobility before I forget. Still nothing over here. Let's scout this real quick. He's got a scout over there. Okay. This is a big wall. This gives us a lot of map. There isn't much here, so it's, I guess it's pretty balanced. But yeah. It is nice to see. Yeah, he's gonna double TC as well. We're gonna go trade behind this, so I don't think we have to worry about it looks like we finished that food there. Let's move this up here. When you guys finish this, I want you to drop a tower up here, and you can collect this. Get more villagers cranking. I do want a range. Get that. Again, we're gonna need more. We are gonna need a couple more pastures going. I do want to rotate one more villager here. Actually, I want to rotate villagers onto gold because we're gonna be hurting for gold. It's a Barbican of the Sun. It's a really late Barbican too. Let's get this on that. Let's get another. Let's get double knights being produced immediately. Let's get to C. Let's get this over here. Let's get this over here. Where are these guys? Okay, let's just go start raiding. Down to wood. Okay, these guys are still moving. I'll wait till the next batch comes in. I'd like that. Drop that. Once you drop that, I want to drop some towers just in case we get raided. We are technically on a wing position here. Make sure we get our undermesh. One more. There we go. Okay, yes. Build this to kill that. Come over here. There's 3. Come over here. Push forward. Okay, that's gonna be a nice raid. Okay. Where's the gold at? Let's drop this. And then do that. Three blacksmiths, then a couple over here. 8. Why am I getting attacked over here? Okay, we gotta fall back. What is it, Juganu? No, they have crossbows. Okay. It's okay, we can fall back here. It's no biggie. I want to build a nice infrastructure for a military base back here. We can move this deer stone up. Probably not a good idea to move it up, actually. Let's drop it over here. 8, so everybody goes over here and back to here. Let's come over here. Let's see, I want to grab like... See, no, I want you guys to be trading. There's some relics left to pick up, it's okay. We're gonna transition to mass Mangudai. Just get some really good eco rates, hopefully. Try to run in the back here. I need you to drop a tower. Go there, you can help with that. Speaking of which, we need to build a couple more towers in our base, just in case. These are spearmen. There's walls over there. Okay, we might be able to get a good raid here. Boy, he dropped us off at a good time. It's a decent raid. Killing a lot of vills here. We'll just pull out. Okay, we see that. Good, you guys build this, and then come over here. And then I want you to drop off. Okay, this is a little raid by him. Nice that we're gonna get shut down fairly easy. These guys are just... okay, we finished this. What do we do? Let's drop an uwu here. And then I guess just go for wood?
Ажиллах цаг боллоо. Цугаараа анхааралтай байна. Та нус хүүхдүүд бол тушаал бол таны тушаалаар болсон. Анхааралтай. Энэ тушаал болгох цаг болгүй гэсэн. Бүгд сонс. Утгүй шил туш үүсгэе.
Can you build? We gotta go back and deal with this. He's gonna fuck up our trade line. You gotta fall back here. You get this. Let's come over here. You can go on the front wood. That's fine. I really want to get incendiary arrows. There we go.
Хичээсүү хатгах гойд байдаг. Баахад нандугаа
That was a pretty clutch roll by him, not gonna lie. There we go. Let's drop this. Okay, I don't know what you're doing. Come over here. Trigger this. Except you. You don't have to. You can trade right there directly. I need to get, just in case he sends, if he sends, I can't talk apparently. If he sends more raids on a trade line, we gotta be set up for that. We'll make a bunch of horsemen too. What's our eco like? 108? I want them on food. And I want one of you to come over here. I need to start building some stables up. You can come back. 6 can come over here. Let's push forward. Let's come over here. 5 here, 6 here. 2 up. Let's build a couple towers along the way. You gotta get past this into his base. I gotta find his woodline. His woodline is, or villagers. Here's a granaries. The orange is surrendered, so we're gonna push back. We're gonna push into green. Yeah, they're gonna quit out because it's not. Once one teammate kind of quits, it's hard to maintain it. He knew all of his food eco was about to get tripped on. I was getting pressured here. Purple was doing a good job pressuring. I'm not sure what yellow was doing. I think they over TC boomed. Like, it was a super passive game till basically Castle Age. Curious to see. He finally walled this side. A little bit late on the wall because we got a nice raid on his gold. Let's see. Villager count. Yeah, here's a couple little spike offs, which kind of, hinders you when you lose villas like that. Orange had a big spike off too. Yellow had a really big spike off. Militarily, yeah, Red did a good job. He killed a ton of guys. We got 69. Always a good number. 110, 142. We actually did the least in terms of killing, which I'm actually kind of surprised. Oh, I guess I'm not surprised, but that's not typical of my gameplay, I guess. I'm usually being a lot more aggressive. But the secure trade line was really good. These walls were huge. Like this wall, even if it's just a wood wall, helps so much in like delaying any pushes that it gave us like a heads up to drop this wall. Let's see back here. Oh, they were trading, but where were they trading to? Were they doing full trade? Oh, they were. So they went a really delayed trade. Abbasid had all of his villas there. Abbasid went 1, 2, 3 TC. And see, 3 TC isn't bad, but it just feels just really greedy. Like it feels a little bit too greedy. But like it really delays you. I mean, you can do it, but it just really like if you look at purple here, he's got 1 TC. He went 1 TC and he pushed. Ottoman's a little bit of a different deal because of the amount of masticate. Again, 1 TC push. Red, HRE, 1 TC fast castle, picked up all the relics. How many relics you got? 3, 6, 9 relics. He picked up 9 relics. Oh my god, he picked up 9 relics HRE and it's past the swatter, so he makes up for his TC lag. So that was a really, really crisp build by our teammates. And they all went boom, basically. He went 2 TC and then they went boom and trade like really late. Like usually if you boom, you want to be at least contemplating trade behind it, or like before. Like it's not always like as Abbasid, your trade is better than 2 TC or 3 TC. Trade is definitely better. If he trade moved, he would have been in a better. I mean, we were scouting it, but still, by the time we had been able to rack because we went 2 TC, would have been a little bit late. He went 3 TC. China went 1 TC, but he had a really late like song. Like this Barbican was so late, we spotted that super late. Over here, he went song, but he went double TC. Double TC again, really consolidated, like really tight ecos. Like this with the granary is not the really best layout. So decent match. We played their opponents. Altai is just one of those maps where you kind of always want to go a little bit greedy, but you do have to be careful about going over greedy. 3 TC is probably too much, especially if your opponents are going 1 TC. Definitely scouting is pretty important. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.